What's going on, people? Tony with 2K Auto Detailing here. There's a question people always ask me a lot, and that question is, what's the difference between a car wash guy and a detail guy? Well, a lot. It's a big gap. It's a gulf, big gap between that one. Car wash people are more than less people that already have a regular full time job, and they're just doing something on the side hustle. I mean, don't get me wrong, some of them guys are actually real good, but then there's some guys that they're not, and that's the ones I want to talk to you about. You want to be very careful of them guys because if something was to happen, if they scratch your car, or if they do anything or damage your paint, a lot of times those guys don't have insurance to cover anything that they do. So you really want to watch out from the guys. The other thing that they normally do is they may not use water. They may just use like a spray cleaner, which is okay. But sometimes when a car is real dirty, you actually really need to clean it with soap and water. One of the tricks that they do is they'll not clean your whole car. They'll just clean your wheels and tires and make them look real shiny. And then a lot of people, they'll just see their wheels are shiny and their tires look good and they figure the car is clean and it's not. A lot of them guys, they really half-ass on a lot of that stuff, and you want to be careful of that. One of the other things that they actually do too is they may not clean the inside of your vehicle. If you have mats, they may just take the mats and hit them on the ground to get the dirt off, and then they use like a little brush um, to get some of the carpet stuff out or whatever they have, but they don't actually use a vacuum cleaner. I've known because I've seen these guys do this. You want to be very careful of that, and especially if a guy says they'll charge you $10 or $15 to clean a car, and then they're done in 10 minutes. That's not a good. That's not a good look at all. That's terrible. You don't want nobody to do that to your car. I mean, if you don't care about your car, you could do that all day. You want to pay $10 $15 to get your car clean, have at it. But if you really care about your vehicle, do not have them clean your car like that. That's not what you need. Detailers that we have here, and myself also here in Las Vegas, we'll clean everything. And usually, a good detailer will take between 45 minutes to an hour to clean your vehicle the right way, meaning sweep the interior, wipe down the interior, not with no nasty stuff that actually leaves black marks all over your clothes, or when you sit down on your seats, you have stuff all over your pants or whatever. No, use the proper tools that you need. That's what detailers do. Um, Wipe down your door jambs, wipe in your trunk area, wipe inside the hood area, just getting all the stuff that you need done the right way and not just having a person just come in and just wash your car. Detailers do that. And there's a lot here in Las Vegas. Myself, my brother, he actually does it too. He's real good. You really have to have the right people to do your stuff. You can't just have anybody do it. The other thing that you have to be careful of is people that do not have the proper tools to do your vehicle. If you have a guy that comes and they're cleaning your headlights with some toothpaste, you might want to be careful of that. You know, I understand that these backyard mechanics, I call them backyard mechanics, these backyard car wash guys, they'll use some home remedy stuff to clean your car, and it doesn't really last. It'll look good for the time being after they get done, but you know they don't have no coating on it. They don't have anything to protect it from keeping it up to film up again. So you want to really be careful of those things. Um, Another thing you want to be careful is what they're using on your tires. If they use the wrong stuff on your tires, if they're not cleaning them properly, meaning that you'll have sling. Sling is the black marks that you get on the side of your car from your tires because they're using the wrong stuff on your vehicle, meaning they're not cleaning your tires good. So that's just basically they're putting more armor all or whatever they're using on top of your tires, and that's where you get the sling from just the dirt and then the nasty stuff on there also. So they don't really do car wash guys really don't really do all that because they don't understand it takes a long time to do the stuff that we have to do. And to the customers out there, I tell you, a lot of people always say, "Well, you're too expensive and it's too high and stuff like that." If you see what your car looked like before, you can see what it looks like after. And this is why I always take pictures, and this is why I always do this with all my customers because I do everything: RVs, fifth wheels, cars, trucks, race cars, whatever I can do, we do it. And you have to have a right person to do your car. Now, if somebody's charging you $75 to clean a car and it still look like it did when you took it into them, you don't want to do that. That's bad. That's real bad. You want to have a reasonable price. Make sure everything looks good. Take care of it. everything on the car. And that's what a detailer does. They take care of your vehicle like it's their own vehicle. And that's basically what you need to do. But I mean, a lot of people, they don't care about their car. They want the cheap price. And then once you give them a cheap price, then they complain about everything else. You really have to be careful with that. And the thing is, when you have a good detailer, keep that good detailer. You know, make sure that they're taking care of your vehicle, because good detailers are hard to find, and most people are just too cheap to pay for them. And the thing is, we have to make a living. We can't live off of $10 or $15 a car. You know, sometimes you have to charge 35, sometimes 50, sometimes 75, depending on how bad it is, just to make a living, because it's the cost of living is so expensive. Can't live off $15 a car. So you mean you have to do 20 something cars in order to be good. You don't want to do 20 cars. You want to at least do 5 or 6 good, you know, during the day to make everything look good. But that's basically all I wanted to go over. Hope, you know, everybody just have a good day, have fun, and I'll see you guys soon. I will be making more videos. So when I get my other videos going, you'll see them. And please subscribe to our channel. I see y'all.